We bought an abandoned barge from the Navy, and this thing is absolutely massive. Now it's time to tackle our biggest project yet and transform this thing into the coolest houseboat that you've ever seen. We're talking multiple bedrooms, a full bathroom, a kitchen, a giant deck for hanging out this summer with friends and family. It is day one on the barge, and it is demo day. Wow, we made a mess yesterday.
What did you do to your hand?
I fell so hard.
Fell?
Yeah.
There we go.
Whoa! I was not expecting the plastic.
Power's off to the whole thing, right? There's no power?
There's no power.
So I can cut wires?
You can cut wires. I feel so bad. Steven was helping me do siding on the house, and I was like, yeah, don't worry, the power's off. Immediately, he gets shocked. There's more copper in this thing than like an entire residential neighborhood.
I'm gonna Diet Pepsi.
Retro. This is what my dad used to drink. I think that the second hardest thing to just getting started is knowing where to stop. That's gonna be the challenge today, is figuring out how far are we going with this project. What are you looking at?
So the exterior paneling is right up to the outside of the
floor.
raised floor.
I don't know, I'll peel some more floor up over there and try to get a better idea, but.
Are every single one of these things metal lined?
Yeah. Can you imagine how much that cost? Because that's not the barge. That's what I'm wondering, is what is underneath here? This was a server room or a data center or something, and it has this raised floor system where all these wires and cables and raceways ran under the floor. These things are like adjustable feet that the substructure for the server room floor sits on. This is like pressure treated marine grade plywood. So if we know that the entire thing has this, then it's not a big deal to just rip all that out. So what we found, there's only a few places we can see, but look at that structure under, well, that looks really rusty and bad, but, oh dude, we had some competitors here. Proud worldwide sponsor of the 1992 Olympics.
Barcelona.
Yeah, Barcelona. How do you know that?
I was in kindergarten. We did a thing.
So I think that there is a very sturdy I-beam structure that then has a subfloor on it that then has this server room floor on top of that. And I'm pretty tempted to take all this server room floor out and build on top of that lower sort of subfloor.
But once you start, you're committed. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
you rip a little bit of it out, it's all coming out. Oh, look, and then I cut around this guy too. What are we attached to?
Are these just stuck or are they actually attached? It's the liner panel, Steven.
So the liner panel's coming off to get that outer row.
Dang it. It's the like R13 insulation where they just smash it so it isn't really R13, and then
Yeah, and it's just this L bracket.
it's that L on the bottom.
Oh, and it goes all the way out to the exterior, that's why.
Oh, hold on, it's the boss. Hey, are you calling to stop us? We're about 3 minutes of decision making away from taking the liner panel out. Dude, and it's pretty gross in this floor. Like, I don't know what kind of poop this is, but there's a lot of poop.
It's something bigger than a rodent.
Courtney wants fast, cheap, and good.
Okay.
Steven says no problem. That's his specialty.
Taking it down to the I-beams.
All the way, we're gonna take it all the way to the lake. We're gonna just keep going until we get to the lake. This looks like something Riley installed. Why do these projects always escalate? Like, we're gonna remodel a mobile home. No, we're not. We're gonna tear the whole thing down. Oh, you have the ability to overcome obstacles on the way to success.
No way, you pulled out a fortune.
Oh, hey, look. It's the socket I needed. Yeah, it's a 5/16. It's just in the wall. Yeah, there we go. That's the ticket. Whew, getting wild. Look how much better that is, I think. I don't know. I don't know, it looks a little squishy now.
Put it all back?
Put it all back. Hey guys.
You guys have been busy.
Yeah, what do you think of this place, Oliver? All right, that's the last bolt. That still feels, oh, there it goes. Oh, power strip. Yet again, the barge will provide. Steven's scrounging up some wire nuts out of an electrical box. We're about to have more plugs. Found some? Nice. All right, nobody lick it and it'll be just fine. So that doesn't work. What? Oh, it's got a button switch. There we go.
Now you ripped a hole in the paneling.
All right, I just put my head up for a minute to take a breath, check on where we're at. And I look to admire our progress. Instead, I realized how much we have ahead of us. We have a big project and a lot of work to go on this thing. Like, this is that moment where I start sort of second guessing that decision. Was it the right move to take all of this out and start over? Ultimately, probably, but man.
Oh yeah.
Steven told me to give me $100 if I could move this by myself. So I'm about to make $100. I realize these are welded to it. Okay. There's no way I can move this. Dude, this is super heavy. I'm gonna hurt myself. Nothing like a fresh Sawzall blade. We've been speculating on when this room was built.
So it's younger than 40 years old.
We have our answer. This panel was made in 1985. Seems about right for the age of this building. There we go. All right. Oh, gosh. That is still heavy.
What'd you say? It's about anchor sized, anchor weight?
Yeah, pretty good boat anchor. Maybe, can you help me? I don't know how Chris is gonna get these out of here. I'm probably gonna bring my plasma cutter over and cut this stuff up into smaller pieces. Perfect. Wow, that is a lot of animal poop. This is a challenge. How do I cut this weld? I can't get in there with any of my tools. These military people don't mess around. You need some extremely heavy-duty shelves for your garage? Hire the Navy. Okay, I take back everything I said earlier. We are making great progress on this project. I think we hit that midday slump where I was just feeling like this was gonna go on forever. Chris had to take off for the day. He was working all day on loading stuff into the truck, so huge shout out to Chris. Thanks for all the help. And that leaves me now. I'm gonna try to finish. I'm gonna try to get a full dump truck load so that when we leave this afternoon, I can just go straight to the dump and make the best use of my time, which means it's time to load up the dump truck. That looks pretty heavy. I think we'll see how that does. Oh yeah, I don't even know that I can pull this up that ramp. Oh no, I'm losing him, losing him. Ah! Just gonna have to unload some and come back for him. All right, take two. The upside of this dump truck is that it's awesome. The downside of this dump truck is that the bed is 6 feet in the air. It's about an hour and a half round trip to the dump from here, so I do want to make sure that we're getting the most out of our runs. Whew. All right, let's get the rest of these tiles loaded up. Either I'm getting old or this is exhausting. Probably both. This is fun though, guys. Like, it is a lot of work, but it's also an absolute blast. Like, look at the views that we have from the marina here. I'm not talking about the mountains, I'm talking about the crane. Such a cool opportunity that I have because you guys watch our videos. So like, thank you so much for watching our videos and making projects like this happen. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel because it helps us out a ton and lets us keep making projects like this one. You're probably wondering why I'm not using the mini barge or the trailer boat. I thought about it. We just have such a volume of stuff right now to take off this thing that it's just not practical to use it for demolition. I think it's gonna be great though for going to the hardware store, getting rounds of building materials and bringing them back out. This ramp is steeper than it looks. All I needed is a helping hand from a few good friends. Nice, good work today, Steven, thank you. All right, well, the dump closes in an hour, so I better get moving. This truck may be really difficult to load, but it sure is fun to drive. Today was a good day. Like, today was a great day. Today we got started on the Barge project and we have a plan. And that is the hardest part. It's the beginning. It's the just getting started. From here on out, as long as we make forward progress, then we're making progress. All right, we made it. 6 minutes to spare. I was so hungry. I don't think I ever stopped moving today. Like, it felt Today almost felt like the old days. Like working until I couldn't move anymore and then eating food, and now I'm ready to go again. I'm headed back out to the barge this morning. I've got an empty dump truck, a full coffee, and I'm ready to have a great day, guys. Like, I can't wait to go out and spend time with my family on this barge this summer. And we set a goal last night that we're gonna have this thing ready to sleep on by 4th of July. 4th of July. I have this dream that we're gonna sit out there, we're gonna watch the fireworks, we're gonna barbecue burgers on the deck, and we're gonna sleep on the barge, all on the 4th of July. Can't go wrong with some Build It blend on a morning like this. Support us, support a local roaster, get yourself a great coffee, head on over to ambitionstrikes.com. Wow, we made a mess yesterday. It's crazy how much bigger it feels though without the separate room that's in here. So the plan is that in this building, which is about 900 square feet, we're gonna have 2 small bedrooms and a bathroom across the back right here. Then we're gonna have a big open concept sort of kitchen, living room, indoor, outdoor space. I wanna put one of those big glass like garage doors right here on the front so we can roll it up. We're going to turn the whole barge around so that the deck side faces out towards the lake. Yesterday, I was overwhelmed. Today, I'm excited. This is a really cool project, and I can't wait for this summer. It's going to be awesome. Good morning, Steven.
Morning.
Got your tools in your wagon?
Yeah.
Ready for another exciting day of destroying things?
Did you sleep on it last night? Do you have any regrets?
No, I think it was definitely the right call
Okay.
to rip it apart this far. These guys that run the crane service here in the marina, they just came over and offered that if I had anything heavy, they'd help me fly it from the barge up to the dump truck. So like, totally just made my day. Not only do I get to see the crane operate, but they're gonna lift the heavy stuff for me. This is awesome. It is so crazy to me that that crane is just floating on a barge and they just drive it around on the barge.
You know, for the next one, we could just take the roof off and you could crane it right out of the sea.
I know. Oh, we can take the whole building off. Wow. Shout out to Kramers, man. That was awesome. I don't even think that took them 5 minutes, and that seriously saved our backs. Like, I was trying to figure out how we were going to haul these up and out of there. I was going to bring the plasma cutter over and cut them into smaller pieces, and 5 minutes later, here they are. Oh, why are you grinning?
Because it's so cool. And I still can't believe that this is ours. Like, what did you do to your hand?
I fell so hard.
fell?
Yeah, so hard. I was filming the crane and I was backing up along here, and this cable was like drooped all the way down, so I didn't see it. And then my foot got caught around the cable and it fell so hard over there. Like I broke the camera, look.
I thought you were going to say you broke yourself.
I thought I broke my arm for a second. Come check it out.
It's basically move-in ready. It's so much bigger in here now with this room gone.
Isn't it crazy?
This is the hole where you can see the lake. I just want to like start cutting huge holes in the walls. Like I just want to cut all of the walls away and just be solid windows all the way around. Because look at that little sneak peek of the lake.
I know. Should I just start cutting? There are safety glasses. Oh yeah.
Spending money like I just got paid. $100 bills, tell them keep the change. Come on. Pop a bottle, about to make it rain. Let me give you something now to celebrate. Come on. And if you're wondering why I move the way I do, I just feel so good, good, good. Oh, I just feel so good, good, good. Oh, I just feel so good, good.
Pizza, demolition, it's a good day. Courtney and I are back from our second trip to the dump. We picked up some pizza for the crew on the way back. How's it going in here, Steven?
It's going good.
Dude, you guys got a lot done while we were gone.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much nicer it feels in here. Like, yeah, so all we have left of the floor is just like this little perimeter around these edges. So we need to take the metal off that side. We need to get this server rack system out of here. Some more shelving, a little more duct work, and this building is done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock the pizza off.
You got it? Not the door. Oh, that was the only thing you were saving. I don't think we got it quite in half. Last piece of the entire floor system.
What's that?
All those screws rusted off?
Yeah. Rusted and then stripped.
Well, I stripped them.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe you should hit it like you mean it. Screws. Bink. Nicely done. Honestly though, the MVP of the day, seriously, shout out to Matt, if you guys can see him up there in the dump truck right now. That guy must have hauled 150 loads in the wagon up to the truck and then up the stairs and loaded in the back of the truck. Huge, huge thank you, Matt. Like, all of the liner panel is out. The entire floor system is out. We've got a few lights and some conduit to strip, but we're pretty much done with demo day inside here. I can't believe it. You're just in time.
Yeah.
Steven's gonna pull up a floor section. We're gonna see what's going on.
All right, ready?
Yep.
There we go.
Whoa, I was not expecting the plastic. That's interesting.
That's a barge section there.
Yep. This is one of the main I-beams of the barge structure. This is one of the barge sections. This is a float here. So there's big main I-beams that run longitudinally across the barge. That's these big I-beams. Those are 7 feet apart. And then running perpendicular to those main beams are these I-beams used as joists every 24 on center. Yeah, I think this is all good news. Like, I think that the floor structure, overall this building seems like it's built extremely well. That is one full dump truck. Matt packed that thing to the absolute brim. I am exhausted today. That was a very fun, very long, very tiring day. But man, we made so much progress, guys. We'll see you tomorrow when we officially start the rebuild of the barge.
Road trip! All right, we are moving to Alaska. We're headed down to Spokane and we are hopefully going to get all of our windows and doors today for the barge.
Engine can make the floor hot. Baby, this thing's got a big block.
If you guys have been around the channel for a long time, you're actually going to recognize the place we're going. It's probably one of the coolest building supply stores I've ever been to, and I'm pretty excited to show you guys.
And I hope it's still just as cool as you remembered. Down the alley. Could put a lot of windows in there.
How many windows are we buying?
Everything goes as planned. We're buying 6 windows and 2 doors.
Oh, it's nice. All right. Ooh,
Well.
what do we have here? This is the part where it's so overwhelming because there's so many options. I feel like there's more options this time than last time.
Way more.
Look at this crazy window. Mission success.
Seriously, I even got Panda.
What a productive day. And I am so excited to get these windows to the barge and get them unloaded because we're about to start cutting holes in the barge.
Like, construction is about to start already. Windows?
Did they make it all in one piece?
So far. What did we just do, Courtney? Oh my gosh, that is a big chunk of stuff. Is the front sinking?